Hello, Ross. So, thanks for staying with us and tell us who you are and what's your team from.
So my name is Ross Matlock. I started the club at West Elk, which is a small club in the central part of Colorado. It's really high in the mountains. We live at about 9,000 feet. And for about 6 months of the year, we have snow on the ground. So we love the game of football, but we only have a short time to play it. So when we have the opportunity, we have to go for it.
Yeah, for sure. And I saw that it's pretty, so pretty. Your town, the mountains, snow, good weather, it's chill.
It's beautiful part of the world. Gets very cold in the winter, but in the summertime, it's perfect for playing soccer. So yeah, I started the club about 10 years ago, and our aim is to increase the level of play in our club so that we become better soccer players.
Yeah, so we hope to visit you there and to be in contact.
Let's plan on that, and maybe we answer a question here soon that, that addresses that.
Yeah, so how would you summarize your experience these past 2 weeks?
The past 2 weeks have been great, have been really good for our boys. We come to Spain, obviously the Spanish soccer level is a whole lot higher, and for our boys to see that is incredible, because sometimes we think we're pretty good where we are at the level and the area that we're in, but we come to Spain and we see a whole new level. So it's been a really good experience for the boys on a number of fronts, right? One, just to experience the coaching, the level of coaching, how good the coaching is. Two, to be able to see and experience the professional soccer ground. Like we went to the Valencia field, really nice for the boys to see that. Changing rooms, locker rooms, the grass fields, the stadium, everything, and an old stadium. And then the third is to visit the town of Valencia, which has a lot of history. It's really old. In America, we don't get the history that you have here in Valencia, where, boy, the Romans were here, right? The Arabs were here, the Catholics were here. We don't have that history in the US, and it's very good for the boys to see that.
Yeah, and then it was very, very nice. I was with you at that tour, and for me it's very interesting too to know more of the things in our city, and I think what happens to you, and I think, wow, the history for sure was very, very nice.
Yeah.
And what has been the highlights of the experience for you?
I think the highlight of the experience is the level of coaching, the passion that the coaches here at Futedu bring to us. It's easy to see that you guys love the game, you live the game, and it's part of who you are. And I love to see that exchange where you come and coach us, not just to do the drills, but to bring passion, to bring your passion to the game, and for the boys to see that, to see how passionate you guys are about what you do.
Yeah, right, because we almost born with football under the arm, so it's a lot of passion, and we try to give that passion for the guys, and to teach them with the most of our love for them.
And we see that, and that's one thing that we love.
And are there any future projects you would like to work with Futedu?
Yeah, I really didn't know much about Futedu before we came, but now having visited you guys, I think there's a lot of opportunities for us to form partnerships. In the future, what I would like to see And what I would like to do is, I live in a part of Colorado where it takes us a long time to travel.
Yeah.
So it's not uncommon for us to have to travel 3 hours to play one game.
Wow.
And so we live in a place where there's a football club here, over here, and over here, and there's a lot of distance that we have to travel. What I would like to do is to get the good players from all of those clubs, bring them together, and come here to Spain to introduce them to an elite level of soccer. What I would also like to see is that during the hot months here in Spain, especially here in Valencia, June now is hot, but July and August, when it's hot here, is to have you guys come to where we live, because it's beautiful weather, it's perfect for playing football, and I think it's a good opportunity for you guys to come to us. Then we can bring in other people from other clubs and raise the level of football in southern Colorado. I think there's big potential for Futedu to have a really good connection with us in Colorado, and maybe it opens the door for Futedu in the United States.
Yeah, right, for sure. And the next one is, what did you think of the facilities here? What did you think of the coaches and the training sessions?
The facilities here are great. I mean, look, we have turf fields, really nice turf fields. We have two of them. We have a bigger one here and a smaller one over further. We have a swimming pool. We have all sorts of facilities for the boys to play basketball, paddle tennis, all sorts of things. The rooms are very nice, very comfortable. We enjoy staying in the rooms. The meals are good. We have good meals here. So the facility here is really nice. What I love is that when the boys come here, we can stay here. There's no need for us to travel out and go anywhere else, because all the facilities are here for the boys to enjoy. The training sessions have been excellent. They've been really catered to what we need as a club. And that's highlighted in the fact that when we played a game against another team, better team, that after the game, you guys looked at what we needed and then addressed that with sessions, training sessions, that help us become better football players based on what you saw during the game. And that's great to have flexibility to do that. The ability to be able to change things has been great for us. And I think I just go back to just the passion that the coaches at Futedu bring to the game, bring to the training sessions, and it's really nice for us to be involved, to feel like we get wrapped up in the passion that you guys bring to coaching.
And from you, what do you think the players feel about this experience? Do you think that they would like to come back, or?
Yeah, I mean, we come here and we see that there is a level, 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels above us. And so it inspires our boys to want to get better. And I think knowing and seeing that there are different levels, that where we are and where we play our game is not the top level, that there are many more levels to go, just enables the boys to see that we need to improve. So I think that that's really beneficial for us. And then to have the coaches who can deliver training sessions that help us to get better at the game of football. It's really good for us. I think culturally, the boys really enjoy seeing a different culture. Our boys learn Spanish in school, but they need to get better, like football. We need to get better at talking, conversation. So I think many levels, it's really good for us to also see, when we go into Valencia and do a tour of the old town, to see that there have been people here for thousands of years. It's fascinating for us because in America we are a new country. We're very young, we're very small, and there's no history like we have here.
Yeah, and for the last question, we talk about that, but I have to do this question: is will you come back in the future with the club?
Yes, yeah, I think so. What I would like to see in the future is for us 1 year to bring the boys, the next year to bring the girls, and then boys again, and then girls, and keep coming back year after year to take advantage of the coaching that Futedu has. And then, you know, also to come back for the cultural experience that Spain has to offer, to play games at a higher level so we can learn, so we can become better. So yeah, I think in the future we would definitely like to see more people come back. I think for me really, because I know the level of soccer here, football here, that I would like to bring back more elite players to take advantage of the elite coaching and the elite soccer clubs that have great teams here to push our boys and girls even further.
And I want to say you thank you because of your behavior here at the this side and not the town or whatever side, and we're very proud of your guys, of you. I think that it's very useful. You take a lot of notes to apply there in your country and with your club, and we hope that was very, very useful. So thank you again.
Yes, no problems. And one final comment, I had no idea what Futedu meant, but knowing it's a mix of football and education is perfect for us, because I think that's exactly what we need, is to educate our boys in football in a way that increases the level of play.
Yeah.
So thank you, Futedu. We'll see you again.
Yeah, it was a pleasure for us.